in your life. But look at your neighbor, say, neighbor, God ain't raised no punk. I ain't no punk about nothing. If I have some trouble in my life, I can believe what grandma said, that trouble don't last always. It does not matter who likes you, doesn't matter who's in your corner. Listen, look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, I cannot quit now because I'm almost there. I'm just like the little cartoon and say, I'm almost there. Look at somebody and raise your hand and say, I'm almost there. The enemy thinks that he can pressure you into giving up, but the devil is a liar. Be the light. I'm here to let you know that you can take anything that the enemy brings to you simply because you are a child of God. Y'all gonna have church with me? And I believe the Bible serves notice here in Isaiah 54:17. It says, no weapon that is formed against me shall be able to prosper. For those of us that really don't like the Old Testament, New Testament says it like this: yea, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. Look at here. The reality is that when we get pressure from the enemy, we need to learn how to turn pressure on the enemy. Look at your neighbor and say vice versa, vice versa. The enemy says that we can't do it. The enemy says that you are ugly. The enemy says that you are nobody. The enemy says you're going to have this sickness for the rest of your life. The enemy says you'll never get a husband. You never do anything right. You're on your way. You'll never be nothing. You'll be just like your nasty mama. You're no good daddy. You're too young. You're too dumb. You're too stupid. And when the enemy says that, you got to learn as a child of God to learn how to turn things on the enemy. You need to stand up and look that devil eye to eye, face to face, and declare, you must not know about me. I declare I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I am the head and not the tail. I bless the Lord at all times, and his praise shall continually be in my mouth. I like my all-time favorite, weeping may endure for a night, but slap high five with your neighbor and say, joy it's coming in the morning. Shake somebody's hand behind you, say, you got some joy on the way. You got joy on the way. Listen, the reason you have this because you're a royal priesthood. Tell your neighbor, turn it back on the enemy. Turn it back. I declare when I was growing up, and daddy say, if somebody hits you, you better hit that booger right back, because you're not going to sit there and be a punching bag and let the enemy get the best of you. You got to learn how to stand on your flat feet and say, I'm a chosen generation. I've been redeemed. It'll come to pass. Jesus will fix it. And look at somebody and say, I got so much faith in God. Learn